Today is just the gift that keeps on giving. We obviously had some good news this morning, the breaking news that we talked about that really got the market started for the day. And we just happen to see even more good news as the day has progressed. Now, I don't know how things are going to be later on in the day, but this could in fact force the US's hand in a very short period of time. I also do want to discuss a little bit of a midnight update for you guys as well. So if you are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So it's still pretty earlier on in the day. I have a lot of stuff going on today. I work today as well. So I'm going to be very busy, but I'm hoping that here's how I hope today plays out. I hope we build up some momentum, especially when US money wakes up. Would love to see ADA push up to about 78 cents. And what I'm really hoping doesn't happen is I hope that longs just relax. We don't want to push price too hard, because if those long leverage positions get too close to price, we could in fact see liquidations to the downside. We could see retracements take place. So just be aware, if we do see retracement as the day progresses, that is what we're dealing with. The news that we're getting today is really big news. We obviously talked earlier about the 401k news. Very exciting for the markets. Obviously, right now, they're loving it. But we got some more news that the market is in fact loving. The Bank of England actually cuts interest rates by 25 basis points to 4%. Now, the market decided to rip again as soon as this news hit. And this is big news because, again, when we're talking about interest rate decreases here in the US, they haven't been happening for all of 2025. And right now, the US is lagging behind in terms of interest rates. We actually have some of the highest interest rates in the world. And now they're actually settling into a 90+% likelihood that we're going to have an interest rate decrease come September. All right. Now, obviously, we talked about the Goldman Sachs projection the other day that we're going to have 3 straight interest rate decreases of 25 basis points. We'll watch and wait and see how that plays out. But this is starting to force the Fed's hand, I think, just a little bit. All right. In fact, even the federal housing director now says Fed Chair Jerome Powell is hurting the housing market. So he is getting a lot of pressure from external forces, obviously Donald Trump included. That hasn't really changed his decision so far. But here's the thing. The data keeps supporting interest rate decreases. Yes, we had a very strong GDP report. Yes, there are certain other things that like the jobs market that are staying strong enough, but I think there's going to be a very hard cliff when it comes to that. You're either going to have people run out of money or going to have people just stop buying shit. That's where we're going to get to, right? And here's the thing is the initial job claims come tomorrow morning for the week. And that's at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So again, we'll have more data. The data just, keeps rolling in and potentially supporting an interest rate decrease in our not so distant future. So that was good news, right? The market liked that. Now, something I wanted to show you guys here as well is this week has actually been an inflow week for ADA to exchanges. And maybe that's just because we've gotten to this point now where we've obviously had the snapshot surrounding the Glacier airdrop in midnight. And I'll talk about that more here in just a second. Or possibly it's people just taking some short-term profit on this pump here. I will say, when we usually have these inflow weeks to exchanges, they're usually followed by huge outflow weeks. For example, take a look at the one back here in February. This is the last time we had an exchange inflow week, $34.48 million worth of ADA sent back to exchanges. Following week, $189 million worth removed. Obviously, had an inflow week back here on November 3rd. We had a slightly elevated outflow week the next week, which was $11 million in outflows. But the following week, $100+ million worth of ADA removed from exchanges. I hope you guys are sensing this theme here. So what it looks like is we're on the verge of people chasing price once again. That's a very exciting thing. And again, we still have to watch and wait and see how the week progresses. We still have to have the right things taking place here. We have to have price get off the ground. We probably need some more short leverage liquidations as well, but everything is set up pretty well for that to take place right now. Now, here is a beautiful update from the Glacier airdrop. Over 23,182 users have already claimed 370 million plus night tokens. The free night distribution token, or the free night token distribution, is bringing together users from 8 different ecosystems. So here's the thing, guys. I am going to get out that video of my claim. I was trying to do it yesterday. I was very limited on time, but this weekend I am going to be filming the video. I'm going to be doing it via Lace Wallet so you guys can see how to do that. You do need to create a new separate wallet as well for the claim. So just be aware of that. And I understand that right now some people are running into issues on mobile and other desktop wallets. There will be support that is coming for those. That has already been expressed too. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Appreciate you as always. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.